I'm playing the craziest Pokemon game ever, a game with many dark twists. Definitely the hardest game I've ever played. I'll be in the Talrega region, exploring the Labyrinth, using as many regional Pokemon forms as humanly possible. Can I survive the Labyrinth? Let's play Pokemon Odyssey. This is Nyx, the character I'm going to be playing. I've got 3 goals for today's video. Goal number 1, complete the Labyrinth. Goal number 2, defeat all captains. Goal number 3, survive the game in hard mode. This is Amy, my sister, one of the best explorers of all time, once again proving me wrong. We're off to Talrega so that we can sign up to the guild and explore the Labyrinth. On our way, we meet 2 new characters, very important characters, who we're going to meet properly in just a second. As we head on over, my sister Amy explains this is Ethan and Olympia. They're also going to be signing up to the guild with me today. Not only that, they're my exploration partners. As we're going to register with the guild, we meet one of my sister's friends, and they're going exploring into the 8th stratum, the deepest part and the scariest part of the Labyrinth. Meeting Vasil, the guild master, what a nice guy. We got accepted into the guild, but then he asked me to test my skills by battling Olympia and Ethan. What a plot twist. Starting with Olympia, this was quite an easy one. Thundershock all the way, eliminating Mawile and Porygon quite swiftly. Minim and Plusle are really strong. I can't wait for... well, I'll let you guys find out about that later. Moving on to Ethan. Well, I actually lost to him the first time. Shroomish just kept on using Absorb, and I finally managed to beat the Piptweak with his Kecleon and Shroomish. What a pain in the backside team. If you guys want to know how to play this game, make sure to join my Discord, top link in the description. It's also the best Pokemon community ever, not just how you can find out how to play this game. Now I'm an official guild member, it's time to capture my first Pokemon. Wow, what a beautiful regional Pokemon. You're 100% staying in my team. Let's give you the nickname Khan, after my dog who's just recently been put down. Our first mission as a guild member, go and find Professor Ronak and their assistant to bring them back to the guild so the leader Vasil can discuss something with them. Although upon finding Professor Ronak, we realise that his assistant's wallet was stolen and they've run up to the power plant. We need to go and defeat some thugs and get that wallet back. Just before I went ahead to the power plant, I wanted to go and find myself one more Pokemon, and behold yourself another regional Pokemon. This is absolutely beautiful, Spearow, and I'm assuming it's electric and flying at this point. What? Wow, 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 wow. These Pokemon are absolutely beautiful. Let's call you Zappy, and I believe you're going to stay in my team too. Now that I've got 4 Pokemon, it's time to enter the power plant, where we can hear someone screaming so loud, it broke the sound barrier. Only joking, but that is the perfect description for the professor's assistant that we're looking for. Before we could find the assistant, there was a few thugs in our way. This guy's team was really cool. 2 regional Pokemon. I must say Ekans looks incredible. I love not knowing the typings of Pokemon. It's like exploring a whole new region again. I mean, we are doing just that. Stupid resign. We finally found the boss of the thugs, and wow, he is... Anyway, we both seem quite equally confused about the situation. He's also looking for the professor's assistant. Olympia then asked in her usual robot ways to tell us where she is. Brody the thug then said to scrap Olympia as she was acting like a robot. It was at this moment Olympia became my favourite character. These magnificent disses towards Brody, just wow. Opening with, did you wax your head? It's so shiny I can see my reflection in there. I will let you read and appreciate the rest.
It was at this moment he knew.
Brody has challenged us to a battle after Olympia absolutely melted him and his bald-headed ego. He couldn't even challenge her. This battle was very intense. I was way underleveled and lost like 3 times, but I did finally manage to defeat him. He has one of the best regional Pokemon I've seen, Sneasel. I need to see this Weavile. I need it in my team. That is it. I'm going to get one day, and I don't care when. It could be right at the end, or it could be right now. After struggling to defeat him, he still has zero idea where this assistant is, clearly running rampage. All we hear is Gyarados destroy the wall. Brody knew he messed up. They skedaddle, finding the assistant, who clearly did not need our help at all with her massive Gyarados. That means our first guild mission is complete, and it's time to head back to the guild. We arrive at the guild to see Vasil, the guild leader, talking to the professor and his assistant about a special place in the labyrinth. Now we have completed our task, it's time that we can enter the labyrinths ourselves. With a proposal, whoever defeats the captain first is the victor out of us three. That's a challenge I can get behind, and I'm definitely going to defeat the captain first. Let's enter the labyrinth. The labyrinth is no joke. Instantly our first battle was incredibly tough. I also forgot to heal, so I had to rely on Khan and Zappy. Luckily this guy was a flying type trainer, and Khan's ice type and Zappy's electric type. Although all trainers wasn't as easy as this. The next battle was so cool. Two Pokemon you'd never expect to have regional forms, Volby and Alumnice. They look incredible. I really love that it's not only top tier Pokemon getting regional forms. That is something really cool that this game does. I really can't wait to see what they've done with some other crazy Pokemon. Hey, Gliscor's my favorite Pokemon. If they've done something with him, there's no way I'm not having that on my team. Come to think of it, Plusle and Minim are quite unique to have as my starter Pokemon. I also later on realized I can't Wonder Trade them. Hey, I wonder why that is. After taking on many trainer battles in the first layer of the labyrinth, we are stopped in our tracks. An FOE is in the path ahead. We are told to avoid them at all costs. So I'm gonna do the complete opposite and run into it. They are incredibly powerful opponents, and we cannot capture them until the captain is defeated. Just avoid them. They was not lying. I stood absolutely zero chance, and it kinda hurt my ego. Stantler, who, may I add, also another unique Pokemon that's got a regional form. You have bested my entire team by yourself. These FOEs are no joke. We finally meet up with Olympia and Ethan just standing in front of a tent, until some little farmer looking girl wakes up from her nap. She is the first captain. Damn, they really went recruiting from schools. Anyway, Karen, who is the first captain, decided to let us challenge her and try to advance. But before that, we need to decide who will battle first. Rock, paper, scissors. Hey, it's the only way. We have plot armor as we're the main character, so of course I win this, and I get to challenge Karen first, which might put me at a little bit of a disadvantage. This battle will not be easy. We got absolutely destroyed, so I went and recruited some new team members, and hopefully we can take Karen on for the 200,797th time today and try and finally win. I'm having a really tough time and starting to regret playing this game on hard mode. Every captain has max EVs, and wow, it shows. This battle is intense. I mean, leading off with Fluffy and Zappy, I feel like is my best bet. I've got that Aerial Ace, but the movesets they have are just not normal, and they switch out. They're really playing to their advantage. I feel like Minim and Plusle are going to be my best bet. Let's keep on Minim and Zappy at the moment while Bulb levels up. Hey Bulb, you're not going to be on my team for much longer, I can already tell. I know who I like and who I don't like. Minim and Plusle, my starters are really powerful when paired together. That's actually their ability. They got a completely different ability, and the run is going well. Bulb, I'm using you as a sacrificial lamb because you're not going to do much. You died. Khan, it's down to you. Plusle is almost dead. What can Plusle do? Plusle got the paralysis. That's a good start. Khan, come on. I need you to do something. You took out Cypher and Lombre, and we have won on the tiniest bit of health. Now it's time for Olympia and Ethan to also take on the captain, which they barely won, it said. It's just kind of nice to know that we're at the same level. I mean, I barely won. You saw Khan barely living, eh? Hey. So we are now clear to move on to the second stratum and progress down all the way through the labyrinth. And yeah, they say I only beat them first because I won rock, paper, scissors. But then the world shakes, and we don't understand why. Olympia can somehow pick up how deep it was, so we're told to be careful with these tremors going on, and it's time to progress down into the second stratum. So as we head on into Yggdrasil, we find out that this is finally the place where the real labyrinth starts. So you're saying that I barely survived the first level, and that wasn't even where the real labyrinth starts? We hear another ground shake, or another earthquake. Confirmed. Things are changing in the labyrinth, and they're changing really, really quick. Everyone is alright, luckily, Ethan and Olympia included. I just kind of want to see what this labyrinth is starting to look like, but I wonder what's going on deep in the labyrinth. As I said, things are changing. Things are going down. Then I can see the 8th stratum, and it looks incredible, I might just say that. And it's my sister, Amy, so why can I see Amy? Let's scout this area properly, but let's not touch anything. We need to warn the guild and get some backup. Frey just states as always, because that seems to be the best thing to do. And wow, look at what Frey's doing. He is touching one thing that my sister said not to do, and now things are changing. Things are going down. Another earthquake. Thank you for bringing me here, Amy. I don't need you anymore. Huh? I knew there was a mole. I don't know who you are, but I'm not allowing you to get any further. Go, blaze it. Wow. Wow. A little late to step in, don't you think? The door has opened. You have no idea what you're doing. On the contrary. By the way, before I erase you from existence, any idea? But of course, I think he's... Things are changing. Amy was smart, but everything's down to me now. Wow, I did not expect that. What? This game has just gotten a million times darker than I ever thought. It seems I keep going lower and lower to reach the second stratum. If we have to go at least 8 floors deep, just how big is this goddamn tree, and what Pokemon does it hold inside? As we enter, I can already see it's incredibly different to the first one. We've got a sandstorm brewing. Ethan and Olympia have said this is definitely the second stratum. Why is it light outside if we're underground? The tree's big enough, and then we're told to excuse us. And he looks familiar. Ethan has got his medallion stolen, which we find out later why it's so important to him. But it's time to go and find this thief and take back the medallion. But before that, we have to fight a few trainers. I wanted to show you this one because there's an Ivysaur and a Wartortle, just like their normal Pokemon. I mean, I know you can capture starters in this and all, but Wartortle and Ivysaur, they're some of the most sought after Pokemon in any game, and you could have them in your team as well. This was just quite a cool battle where I got to show off Zappy and Minim. Zappy also evolved, which is kinda cool actually. And then as we're going back into the cave to get this chest, I found this cool looking Pokemon, a Duskull. But not the normal Duskull, of course it's a regional Pokemon that looks incredible. I want to see Dusknoir, and I would love that on my team, but I'm going to give you a little spoiler right now. I don't keep him for too long. I mean, this next captain really took me to the limits. It took me at least 6 hours to beat him, and that's without me speeding up the game and going like that. So for now, let's welcome Scully to the team and keep on going. We then find Ethan and Olympia. Dumb Ethan for letting them steal his medallion. How silly could you be? I wonder who this is who's just come up. And this is Kit, an adventurer who's also going through the labyrinth. Gonna take us over to the base camp, the place where we can rest up, get some health back, and finally make a plan to go and catch these thieves, which we also battled really early on. How stupid can Ethan be? He just let this guy walk past him, take his medallion that is so sacred to him, and we have no reason why. So let's go talk to Kit. They gathered information and the desert bandits are definitely still in the desert. We need to go and find their secret base and their leader Brody. So it's actually the same thugs who came and got us, and Mr. Baldy over here, we need to go and find his secret base and take him out. She did say there's going to be a lot of FOEs. We did find their base soon after that, and then they asked for a password because we knock on the door and they just asked for a password, not anything secret. We try open sesame, abracadabra, and bold, and that is a taboo word, so like heck he'd ever open a door to us. As we're gonna head off after not being able to figure it out, we see a thug, not the one who took the medallion, but this boy Run, and he was hiding in one of those caves, so we need to go ahead and find what cave. After searching every single cave like 3 times for some reason, I eventually found him at the furthest cave. This thief didn't really stand much of a chance. Khan as a mighty Anna just looks incredible. Even with plus or sleeping, we can go ahead and manage to take this guy out. Khan did kind of faint though. Bulb, while you're on the team, I may as well use you to my advantage, and Minim, hey, we need to do some damage. Luckily, this guy only had 2 Pokemon. We can deal with that, we can take that out. And after taking out this thief, we just want the password. And the password is yeah, no, Chansey. That is some random password, but hey, I guess we never would have guessed it. We tried Bold and all of them. So now we enter the secret base of the thieves. And this secret base looks like every other generic secret base. Ethan is going to go ahead because he needs to get his medallion back as soon as possible. Is it really that important? And then we find out it's his dead mother's, and that was the last thing she ever gave him. So I see why it's so important. But now I'm starting to think, how do they even know my sister? They come out of nowhere, and who even are they? She's never mentioned them. And it's time to go ahead and take on Brody. We challenged many of them in the cave, but none of them were even impressive battles to show. So let's go ahead and take on Brody. Hey, I absolutely demolished you first time meeting you. I'm gonna do it again, and you're gonna deal with Olympia later. I don't think so. I'm gonna finish you right here, right now. Brody, let's see what you got. You've also got a mighty Anna, and that Marowak is quite impressive. This battle is not going to be easy at all. Scully, first time using you, not impressed. But Bulb, you are doing a hell of a lot at the moment. Got a Leech Seed going on Marowak because taking him out is not going to be easy. While Plusle is kind of taking all of the damage, it's time to send out Khan. I need to do some big boy damage and take these guys out. So Viper is up now. I have got leftovers on Khan as that coming in clutch. I need to paralyze this Sneasel because it's super fast. Alfie and Khan. I got Alfie from a Wonder Trade. I didn't actually include that. But we're left with Alfie and Khan, and I'm feeling quite confident until Sneasel took out Alfie. But we finally beat Brody. And then Olympia had a pep talk with Brody. He's decided that he's gonna become a good guy from now on. We'll see how long that lasts. And now I believe I can see the second Stratton boss ahead of me. Rocky. This guy was not easy at all. I'm Amy's little sister, yeah, but everyone seems to know my sister and I have no clue how. This is Rocky, the second Stratton. Amy and Frey were my exploration partners. She must have told you about me. No. It's like my sister lived this secret life and didn't want to tell me about any of it. I think I'm going to have to take on Rocky. Ethan thought he was going to be the first one here, and unfortunately he's not. Olympia was right. Victory for Ethan is impossible. We're racing through the Stratton. I'm going to heal up and get ready to take on Rocky. Let's go ahead and see what he's got for us. So, want to start? Hey, Mano, let's go. Olympia is cheering me on. MYX, nice. Let's head into this battle and see what Pokemon he has. Rocky is no joke, really making me understand how easy the first stratum was. Skarmory and Gligar. Skarmory with iron defense, so I need to take it out instantly. Luckily I've got Zappy and Khan who are doing absolute bits of me. Khan coming in clutch with that Ice Fang. Hey, this Aerodactyl also looks incredible. I loved how you got a regional variant. Zappy's down. Bulb, I need you to do something here. I need you to take out Aerodactyl, and that you did perfectly. Ice Fang on Gligar. There we are. We're up. Bulb and Quagsire. This is the perfect thing. Giga Drain can almost take out Quagsire, while I can Ice Fang Donphan. And half health on both of them. I'm feeling really strong right now. I'm feeling confident. I've got nowhere near defeating him before this. Unfortunately, Khan does go down, but we have Spike, and Spike is a regional variant of Aaron, who I recruited for the team purely for this battle. Hey, Spike comes in absolute clutch, but he does die here. Dolly is the original variant of Jinx, which I really needed in the team, and Kipper, may I just add. Yeah, he comes in clutch more than just once, this being one of them. Rookie has been defeated. Finally, we can move on to the third stratum, but not before another earthquake strikes. The captains are aware, and we need to find out what's causing them. On the way to the third stratum, things take big twists, and things I never expected. So let's collect that chest and move on ahead. We see two adventurers. Did you hear that? It seems Amy and Frey's last expedition was not good. Frey's been taken to the hospital and Amy has disappeared. So my sister has absolutely disappeared and no one knows where she is. She's the greatest explorer ever. I mean, I'm worried, but not too worried. Don't say a word, I beg you. I'm sure Amy's safe. How can you be sure? How do you even know my sister? You seem to have a close relationship, but I've never heard of you. Just give me an answer. Listen, Amy's orders. Don't tell Nyx anything until the fourth stratum is reached. Oh right, I forgot there's a super ultra secret plan. Listen, Nyx. How can I trust you if you're hiding things from me? Angler is useless. And stop talking like a robot. Can't you just listen to me first? You know what? We can perform the task without you. Amy warned us about your hard head, but my god, you sure are obnoxious. Excuse me? Olympia, come on, we're leaving as you order. Farewell, Nyx. Ethan and Olympia decide to leave Nyx. I'm feeling like anxiety and anger, and I'm worried about my missing sister. Why am I being kept in the dark? I have no clue. And they can go on, but part 1 is finished. What lies in the abyss? Part 2 has started. So let's go ahead and reach the third stratum, where things really take a dark and fiery twist. Huh? Oh, Kit, I finally caught you. Akosa, your sister. I already know everything, don't worry. I just want to reach the underground city as quick as possible. Okie dokie, we had an agreement and they split up from me. Am I asking too much just for the truth? I don't know, Nyx, but it's something you need to figure out alone. Hey, while you're alone, let me accompany you. So I don't have a choice. Kit is going to accompany me along for the third stratum. As I said, where things take a fiery twist. We can now see Nyx, Olympia and Ethan. And according to my calculations, your reaction towards Nyx was unnecessary. Proposal. Find her and say sorry. Not you too. First my mother and then Amy's disappearance. Who's next? So things keep on happening to Ethan and things we don't even understand yet. They clearly know a bit more than they're letting us know. We really need to find out what's going on between Ethan and Olympia. Why does she talk like a robot? What's going on with Ethan? Why have they split up from me? I just want some answers, man. After not getting my answers and exploring the third stratum, I find a chest that gives me 5,000 and that's irrelevant. Let's continue because I think we're getting closer. And this is the ancient Steely we mentioned before. We can trace things back but no one can understand what it says. This is used as a sacrificial shrine to give up their souls. Wait, whoa, who's giving up their souls? Hopefully no one, but the professor and his assistant are finally back in the story. I've not seen them for ages. And oh look, it's Kit. Bella, that's the captain. Okay, she looks really weird. It's time to challenge the 3rd Stratum's captain. Because I need to progress. I need to get further. And it looks like I can read it. And definitely sacrificial. You probably couldn't translate that one, huh? May offer the prison in return of the children of the holy tree. Wait, the abyssal one. Wait, what's going on? And now I'm dizzy? I passed out. And I awake. And who's talking to me? Open your eyes. Huh? Good morning? Had a good sleep? Why do you look like me? And why do you look like that? Okay. Wow. Things are changing. I'm next from the guild, and who are you? You're me? I can hear Kit now, and they're gonna wake me up, but you're sure we'll meet again. That was very weird. I fainted, but then I was talking to myself. But it wasn't really myself, it was a completely different person. But it's time to challenge the 3rd captain. I tried to read it one more time, but nothing happened. I couldn't even understand it. So clearly I was having a bad dream. We heal up our team, and it's time to go in and finally take on the 3rd Stratum's captain. Am I ready to face? Yes, I am. First, let me check out my team. So I've got Spike, Kipper, Bulb, Zappy, Dully, and Khan. And considering we're in the fiery place, I assume she's going to use some fire Pokemon. I think this team is going to be quite strong and come in handy actually. But I'm going to leave my team as it is. Kipper, I'm relying on you, and it's time to face. Next, I was thinking, why did you join the guild? All of us have a goal. I was eager to know the story. Kit just wanted to explore. The boy Ethan intends to get stronger, while the girl is looking for a place in the world. Ethan and Olympia, that means just forget about them. Why am I challenging a labyrinth? I don't really know. I guess I was following in my sister's footsteps. I don't actually have a reason, and maybe that's why I'm slacking. I don't have a goal in this world at the moment. I'm just traveling, I guess, right now to find my sister. So I'm lacking a goal, as the 3rd captain has figured that out. And I need to show her my resolve and take her on. You can already see my team has changed. I've got a regional variant of Feraligatr and Spike in use. This battle, I don't even want to know how long it took exactly, but it took a few hours. Definitely. Ninetales, Entei, I mean, why has she got a legendary Pokemon on her team? Plusle, I need you to do something here. I started to use Plusle as a tank, as that's really what was coming in clutch. Roserade, Entei, come on man, I need something here. I'm using Dig, I need to take out Entei now because it's going bad. Luckily Feraligatr's got the Guts ability, meaning I do a little bit of damage. I tried to see if there's any items I can use, no luck here. I go in for a heal and protect, and that came in clutch, as you can't heal in this battle. Feraligatr has been taken out. Zappy, I need you now. Kipper using protect is really playing it smart. Every time I use protect, they seem to target it. I need drill run to hit right now. And yeah, is it worth switching in? I don't think so. I think we go all in on Typhlosion. It's only got the move Erupt, which does damage based on its HP. So Kipper using Dig came in clutch. And finally, we took out Sableye and beat the 3rd captain, which I actually did work it out. It took 9 hours. Rookie and Karen are together looking for Frey in the underground city. So let's heal up and continue with our adventure after healing, of course. We finally found Ethan and Olympia. And now Ethan wants to battle me after explaining some little bits to me and apologizing. He's not really good at apologizing, is he, if he just wants to battle me straight away? I can take Ethan. I'm pretty confident I could defeat Ethan. No worries here. He's got Arcanine, Raichu. His team's really improved actually. A lot from when we first battled and he just had his Kecleon. Does he even still have that Kecleon? Hey, Raichu has been taking out Tauros. I didn't expect the Tauros to be coming at me. Luckily, I have got Aqua Jet, and the Guts ability is going to come in massive clutch. I need to switch out some Pokemon, man. That Intimidate hurt me a lot. Blastoise. I had no clue he was going to come this stacked. Like, his team was prepared to take me on. No wonder he beat the third captain, and it took me, like, that many hours. That's not right. Minim and Kipper, I need you to do your thing. Kecleon, he still has his Kecleon. That's kind of nice to see. And then Plusle goes down, but luckily I've got Feraligatr and Kipper out. Hey, these two Pokemon will not be letting me down anytime soon. I'm going in for Dig just to get rid of my Pokemon so I can't take any damage for a turn. Almost taking out Blastoise. I think I can take him out with an Aqua Jet. Luckily he didn't have Water Absorb. And now it's just Kecleon versus Kipper. It always seems Kipper's the last Pokemon of mine that's alive. Did I pass the test? With flying colors. Warning, warning. Someone's here. Olympia has disappeared. And now that person looks like me. Kit, run away. Running is futile. And now Ethan has transformed into some tree person. Hey, none of this is making sense at all. Olympia go into assault mode. Why does she look like that? Oh my god. What's going on? So he's healed up my team, and now I need to take on this brute of a guy who's got Ursa Ring Hariyama. I'm not prepared for this. Hey, I barely survived the third captain. Why am I fighting the people that look a little bit like I looked in my dream? Mate, this isn't making any sense. I'm really confused at the story right here, right now. And Ethan, a tree person? Olympia, in assault mode, looking like the Grim Reaper? He had a Sandy Shock. What can I even do against a Sandy Shock here? Luckily, Spike is taking a lot of hits. Hey, no one can do anything to Spike. This guy is just an absolute tank, and I cannot wait to see what he looks like as an Aggron. That is, if I ever get to see him as an Aggron. No one's doing any damage. Burn's done the most damage to him. And therefore, Feraligator's been able to take everybody out with ease. I can go for Ironhead, and Ironhead will get the kill. We finally took out the bad looking people, and now I need an explanation. I need to understand what's going on, but now I'm talking to myself again. Kozui, these are the meetings are not on purpose. We're meeting ourselves, and we're an Abyssal. We are one of the bad people? Wait, whoa, this isn't making sense. And why is Brody here? Brody has actually turned to a good guy, and he was just helping us out. Kit went and got him, and he came to help us out. He's gonna head to see what we can do. And therefore, the third stratum has been complete. And we move on to the fourth stratum, where things will finally be explained to us a little bit more. Now, we finally made it to the secret place Ethan and Olympia was kind of hiding from me. She done a scan and realized nobody is in the area. So now we're in a secret village, and Ethan is explaining to this old tree man that we got attacked in the third stratum. They are getting more powerful day by day. We need to do something crazy. We need to power up and take on the Abyssals right now. That guy's going back to his shop because there's not much he can do, and I'm meant to meet the king? I mean, I don't really understand why I'm meeting the king, but let's go ahead and meet the king, who is also Ethan's dad, meaning Ethan is the prince. These tree people have healing abilities and are not like normal people, and it was actually my sister who taught them how to use Pokemon to their ability. I mean, there's so many things that I didn't know about my sister. Things are changing a lot. It's time to meet Raymond, the king. Amy told him a lot about me, which is kind of weird. How much does this guy actually know about me? Explaining that the god who created everything and the bad guys who are the Abyssals who tried to destroy everything have been locked in the 8th stratum for the longest time. That's the Abyssal god. He looks terrifying. So the Yggdrasils locked away the abyssals, and it's all a bit confusing why someone had to lock away someone else, but nevertheless, that is the situation that's gone on. We need to get all the way to the 8th stratum and find out and lock away the abyssals one more time. I mean, I'm an abyssal. Isn't this like going against my own clan? Like, I'm not Itachi. And now I've got even more questions than I had before I knew any of this. I now need to give him my trainer card, and I can now come to the city of Yagdra without anybody helping me. So let's go into the shop and talk to this old man, as that's what he wanted us to do before we left. How do I feel about hearing their story? Again, still quite confused. That's a normal situation. Now I need to battle Olympia. Huh? He wants to gain some information. I guess she is actually a robot. She is been made by the Yggdrasils to detect the abyssals. So status standby. Let's go ahead and take on Olympia. This battle is not going to be easy. Scizor and Porygon. Luckily, I've got the levels, so it shouldn't be too hard to take them out. I'm just going to stick with Zappy and Khan. These guys are some of my favorite Pokemon. I just love the fact that I've got them in my team, and it's just, they're incredible Pokemon. So let's go ahead. That Relicanth looks amazing. Porygon 2 is a pain in the backside to take out. Alakazam, damn, he got killed so quick. A Magmortar, that is a fire and water type, by the way. It's like a pirate captain. Wow, that is cool. Kipper is just an absolute beast at this point. He can take on anyone, and I don't think many people could actually stop my Kipper from doing anything. Earthquake, which he's gonna learn in the future. I cannot wait to use that combo with Zappy. Mawile has fainted, and it did have a rookie helmet on, but hey, nevertheless, I'm winning this game quite easy. And Pain, my new Ninetales, looks incredible. Can we just say that right now? I love the look of this Ninetales. I had to get it on my team. And then Ethan run off, and he run off to the graveyard. So, oh, before I can go and see him, Nyx, someone was calling my name. Nyx, it's me. But how are you not in my mind? I'm the only one that can see you. It's because our bond is stable. So from now on, we can talk like this. What's wrong? Give me one reason to talk to an abyssal after what I've heard. I know it's going around, but I feel like the story told by the king is incomplete. The people of Etheria, the landscape, the breeze caressing my face, the royal palace. I've seen this all before. No one would ever open the door to an enemy, but I'm the abyssal. That's what I'm not understanding. Things are just getting more and more confusing, I guess. So we head up and we see Ethan. Hey mum, it's been a while. I'm getting stronger and stronger, did you see? This journey's made me meet so many new people. Olympia's always there, but it's also another girl. A little stubborn, but she's got a kind soul and she's very skilled. I don't think I'm up to it. Are you sure trusting me with this medallion was the right choice? Why not give it to Dad? I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't ask silly questions. I've got so many things to think about. I have to go now. Huh? Nyx? How much of that did you hear? How long have you been here? He's just a bit worried that I overheard him actually being nice for once. Ethan can be a real pain in the backside. Let's get back to the fact that I'm stubborn. Target spotted. Olympia, what's going on? Preparations completed. We can leave. Perfect. What do I propose we do? I think let's go to the 4th stratum captain, absolutely demolish him as a group of 3, and go and find out what happened to my sister. That is my priority right now. So in the 4th stratum, we encounter this boy, the Psychic Knob, who has a Gardevoir and Gallade. And they're not normal, as you can see. They are some of the greatest regional forms I think I've ever seen. And I would love to see more Pokemon games come up with things like this. This entire battle was just a random one in Wild, and it made me personally enjoy this game so much more. This specific battle where everything just seems to happen. He had a whole psychic team as a psychic trainer, which isn't uncommon, but the complete uniqueness of them designs just bring it all together. Then we found the captain, who we think is the captain, he's just sitting over there on his phone, completely ignoring us. So he ignores me first, doesn't even want to turn around and talk to me, and then he just turns back around after acknowledging that I'm here. Ethan then tries his own luck. Excuse me, we must find the captain of the Stratum to get permission to reach the underground city. Who? What? Who asked? What? Hey, yo, this guy's got jokes. He's playing around. Olympia, re-request the captain's location. Now you're bothering me with a calculator. Call me a calculator one more time. And that he does. So he asked for it, and I'm gonna get some popcorn. Are you? Listen, Gnome, take it down a notch. Wow. Already starting off strong. We're in a hurry and it would be nice if you answered our question. Stop being an edgelord and move your ass if you don't want me to kill you. I'm the one asking the questions here. Shall I force you? You can try, but you won't be able to beat me. Olympia has just absolutely murdered this guy on a platter. Like, GG easy, she even said at the end. That is crazy for a Pokemon game. That is the captain of the 4th Stratum. And Olympia is the first one to win this time. That's kind of unexpected. I wonder what types he uses. Kind of edgy, probably dark types, but we're going to see in just a second when we take him on in a battle. Let's make this quick so I can get back to watching live streams. What a weird, boring guy. He's a water type trainer. I guess that's kind of dull and gloomy at times. So Ludicolo and Politoed. These Pokemon are going to be kind of annoying because that Swift Swim ability is going to do a lot. I think I might need to send in Pain to get that drought up and actually change things around. Plusle has gone down. It's time to send in Pain. Get that drought up, get rid of that power from the water, and let's do some big boy damage. Ludicolo is almost down, and he is down. Divine Storm didn't do that much damage, but it did enough. And I tried to hit a Snarl, but it didn't do much at all. Divine Storm then did quite a bit, but didn't get the paralysis. Kipper, and you know, it's always down to Kipper. At this point in time, Kipper has been like doing everything for me. So Khan and Kipper, it's your time to shine. Luckily, Suicune missed, and Kipper's now going in for Protect, because we know where that's going. Yeah, the best thing, I crushed that Reef Solar, which looks incredible. I love that purple on it. And can we talk about why the last one had Entei and why does this one have Suicune? Why have these captains gotten stronger and stronger and stronger? Not only have they got that, they've got maxed out EVs, maxed out IVs. Like, god damn it, man, give me a goddamn break. Kipper and Khan both using Dig is definitely the smartest option in my opinion. Just get out a damage and do some damage. Sucker Punch. That was the best play ever. Sucker Punch and Protect, and now we can Sucker Punch Suicune to death. He was one of the easier captains, I will definitely say that with confidence. I mean, the other ones took me hours and hours. He only took me, I think it was 2 tries, and that was purely because of the rain. So let's roll up our sleeves, get back to base camp, and it's time to go and progress. We finally made it to the underground city, which looked a little bit empty, Ethan and Olympia said. This place is normally swarming with people. Why has it got absolutely nobody here? Then there's a big white flash. What is going on? Strong glow detected. We need to go and find out exactly what that is. So after running around like a headless chicken, we find some chests. We keep on searching the underground tunnels, but there's not many things going on at the moment that I can see anyway. I'm just running around like a headless chicken. Let's go back to the main place. There's another there's another little ruins that gave me the Reaper Cloth. I guess that's to evolve Dusclops. No, there's nothing that way, so we need to keep on going and find out where we need to end up at. Then this happens. Frey, why? It's nothing personal, it's just my boss's orders. Who cares? You're going to end up like all the other captains, and Rocky has disappeared. Olympia is in attack mode, and then we jump in front and Frey. Amy's disappearance, what a blow. What's going on? Frey then turns into an Abyssal, taking off his cloak. Ethan also does the same, and now Frey has called some people. Leave Frey to me, your majesty, who turns out to be my older sister. is also an abyssal. I mean, it makes sense that I'm an abyssal, but now I have to fight my own goddamn sister. How? What? And she's got a Fluttermane and Togekiss. Hey, yo, listen, I ain't ever beaten her. What's going on? What is going on? That is crazy. I'm going to have to rely on Plus All and follow me to do some damage. Tail Glow isn't going to do much. I don't even have Follow Me. I've got the whole wrong moveset on. And Button Pass into Pain. I don't think it's going to be enough, but hopefully that Drought can do something. Divine Storm, and yeah, going to that Rock Slide. I'm just going to try and do my best against my sister, who is, by the way, the greatest adventurer they've ever seen. I luckily got critical hits with Pain, taking out them two, but now it's Crobat and Milotic. I mean, what can I even do against these Pokemon? Divine Storm luckily got the paralysis on Milotic, but Blaziken's here. And this isn't any normal Blaziken. This Blaziken has got a speed boost, for God's sake. Try and give me a break. High Jump Kick instantly taking out Khan. I've just got no chance whatsoever. Zappy and Pain, I need you to do some big boy damage. Aerial Ace, I need you to take out Blaziken now. High Jump Kick did a lot, but not enough. Electivire. Wow, man, come on. Her team is fully stacked. There's not much I can even do against this, but I wonder what the other captains are thinking. They've just seen Ethan turn into some tree guy, Olympia turn into some blade demon, and they've just seen me take out the greatest adventurer of all time. Hey, what does that make me? I think that personally makes me the even better adventurer of all time. And we are 45 minutes into this video. If you have made it this far, don't forget to smash that like button. But they're saying that King Darius and the Yagdras wants to stop us for all, but it's all backfired. I am the other princess. Amy cannot give them what they want, but I can. Amy, don't do this after all that time we spent together. And they have disappeared. Then we just kind of need to explain this. The captain behind us is really confused at what's going on, because I would be too. Kit and the fourth leader, who absolutely did nothing, has arrived. We then explain the story to them, but not much really happens after that. So let's go on and move on to the 5th stratum. But then we group up to have a talk about it ourselves, and I know why I'm challenging the Labyrinth. I need to save my sister and shed light on my past. I need to find out why I'm an Abyssal. Do you still trust me even though I'm an Abyssal? Yes, they still trust me. I don't know how they do. I mean, it's clear. Brave warriors facing the Labyrinth, come and find me. Lineage to the Abyssal throne. I need you to come and find me. We need to take out the Abyssal one. Who is in our heads and making a sound like that? So we go ahead, go down underground, because that is where she's told us to go, and try and figure out what's going on. Then something happens. Negative, no present, and you finally arrived. Ethan, huh? What? This is the god that made the world. Hey, what? I'm talking to God. This is like talking to Arceus. That is absolutely crazy. King Ramon hasn't explained the full story. They used to live in harmony, the Abyssals and the Yagdras. What is going on? We've not been told the full story at all. Although the Abyssal God is not the best person, we did lock him away, and it was my dad who was the king of the Abyssals and actually led them the right way. Darius is really Nyx's dad, and what's going on? Darius and Helen had, so my dad and Ethan's mum had a little thing going on the side. What is going on? That is absolutely crazy. So we sealed him in the 8th stratum, and the story is now just getting absolutely crazy. We need to find the Abyssal power and seal away the Abyssal God in the 8th stratum. Farewell, my children. I wish you the best of luck. And we need to take out an entire army by ourselves. But we're not alone. We've got so many people. We've got the captains. We've got everyone that we fought along the way to help us take down the Abyssals and lock them away for good. Because the Abyssal God wants to take over. Now we head on to the 5th stratum, where things are going to get a lot more intense and a lot more challenging. There's no doubt about that. Just look at this place. There's like the Abyssal. So we've just been to like the Yggdrasil's place, and this is like where the Abyssals chill out. Let's see what this place is all about. The 5th Stratum, the Abyssal Shrine. What is this? What is this place? I've got a sense of nostalgia. We're here in the Abyssal Shrine. It doesn't ring a bell, but I'm familiar to it. Nyx. Am I okay? No, it's nothing. I just need to rest and lay down. We all know that my Abyssal side wants to pop out and say hello to me because I know you're here to show yourself. As you wish. Need something in particular? Stop wearing that face. You heard what Yggdrasil said. It's nothing but a part of you, the past version. At this point, you should just accept it. No, I don't want to. What's the matter? I'm afraid of becoming a monster. It's like, you can read my mind, and yeah, you pretty much can. You are me. Let me guess. The big pep talk was just a facade to keep even Olympia's spirits high. Alright, listen. Don't be afraid to rely on other people sometimes. There's some things you can't do alone, and there comes a time when you need them. Nyx, are you feeling any better? Yeah, sorry for the wait. What's the plan? Let's reach the base camp of the 5th Stratum and take on the captain. Rocky, let me out. Let me out. And there's a weird guy in a hood, but he looks kind of familiar. Put your mind at ease right now. I'm just an adventurer like any other. Knowing my name will make no difference. Then I'll call you Dude. That's such a Rocky thing to do. Just call the guy Dude. You don't even know who he is, but that's Dude over there. That's my guy, Dude. I'm worried about a dear friend of mine. I hope Amy is safe. You said Amy? Is she supposed to be an explorer like you? She's one who unveiled most of the secrets of the labyrinth, and her little sister Nyx is just as good as her. Amy and Nyx. Would you like to tell me something about them? Sure thing. Is this so? While in the 5th Stratum, we did find this place. The strange marks on this mark steel. Ethan gave me something and it's reacting to it. The steel place is reacting to the medallion. What's going on here? Like red ice. Whoa. Hey, no legendaries right now. I can't be taking them on. And the ground is shaking. What just happened? I mean, nothing actually happened. I did try to activate it, but that was quite cool to find that. I guess I'm going to be able to capture a Regice eventually. Let's finally find a way to get to where I need to go. After all these millions of puzzles, I finally figured out how to get to the base camp and finally start spawning in there. Warning. Huh? What's the warning about? Enemy presence detected. Objective, be careful. The Abyssals. Affirmative and negative. I don't have enough data for deeper analysis. Let's make sure we're ready before we go any further. Luckily, I can now start coming to the 5th Stratum without running and healing in the 4th one. That took forever. God damn it, you guys are so lucky I cut half this out. But let's go ahead and activate. After we run up past the base camp, we're met by these weird looking things with bandanas all across their head, and they have Pokemon of their own. They're being controlled by the Abyssal Lord to come and attack us. These are normal humans being controlled by a god. I mean, what god is this? This guy is not a very nice guy. He just wants to like take everybody out. Helping Hand and Divine Storm does a lot of damage to these guys, but I will say they had some really cool Pokemon teams, and I'm sure I would have met them if they wasn't controlled by this guy anyway and defeated them. Hey, some of them could even be captains for all we know. We're just taking them out, and then I wonder what's going to happen to them if they're being controlled by someone else. Are they going to come back to their normal self? Let's take on this Arbok finally, and then we can move on and see what's going on. They then kind of crumble into dust. That was close. What happened? What are they? The radar. No one can go past this wall. There's a wall that only allows Abyssals to go past, but someone's been allowed past who, from we know, isn't an Abyssal. We can go through, but how come Kit could go through? Kit isn't an Abyssal from what I know, but gone at once, and she is just taking everybody out like there's no tomorrow. Kit is a lot stronger than we think. There's something I don't trust about Kit. I don't know what it is, but clearly something's going on. She's super duper strong. She can pass an Abyssal thing, and she's not
an abyssal from anything we know at the moment anyway. And I don't think she is. She's too nice to be an abyssal. I know I'm an abyssal, but surely she's way too nice to be an abyssal. I think it's time to save the game right here just in case. Next, what is it? Karen's signal is getting stronger and stronger. Let's prepare for the worst. What is going on? Karen, isn't that the first... That is the first captain that I had to take out. Why is she here? And what's going on with this? Damn you, Darius. Where is it? Where is the abyssal shard? Whoa, what is going on? They've now found us and teleported. Well, who do we have here? Is it the defective prince? Hey, I'm not defective. I just kind of don't want to be controlled by the abyssal. So, what's going on? You can just call me the Abyssal One. That is the Abyssal Lord. Whoa, how are you even free? And how are you controlling a captain's body? Frey offered me the body. Frey's been collecting all the humans for the Abyssal Lord to control. No way, that is really going crazy. He's then explained that them people that we're killing, we're destroying their souls ourselves by taking them out. Isn't it obvious? What? I'm going to dispose of you two and anyone who tries, and then I'll get revenge. Nyx, Kit's going to take care of them, and I have to take out the Abyssal Lord? This could be the end of the game right here. Can't I just like trap the guy, keep him in a bottle, and see what I can do then? This is not going to be an easy battle. I mean, Ludicolo and Craydilly already starting off strong. I'm going to rely on Khan, and Kipper has just learned Earthquake, meaning I can finally do some things. That Tangrowth looked incredible, but it was the Abyssal Lord, and I don't want that. Let's take out Alumni as well. Khan is doing bits at the moment, but unfortunately he does go down, and it's time to get out the Kipper and Zappy combo that we all love. One to use Earthquake, and one to use whatever move they want. I'm going to go in for Snarl at the moment, purely just to lower that special attack, but Kippy does go down. Pain and Zappy, it's down to you guys to take on the Abyssal One, and it does make sense now. Nyx swap places with me. The Abyssal tried to attack me, but I turned into the Abyssal myself and tried to capture him, but that didn't work. Kit still seems quite scared, but the Abyssal One has teleported into the 6th stratum, which looks like an ice biome, and then Zeus and Ramon has found Karen, and now they're trying to progress without anyone. What are they even doing in the 6th stratum? We finally found Kit, and yeah, we explained what happened to Olympia and Ethan, and it's just unbelievable. I met the Abyssal Lord, who is blaming my dad for not being able to find the Abyssal Shard. We need to go and find that right now. So after that, we decided to go back down to one of these caves where it's something I can read. Or actually not me, it's what Ethan can read in Yagdra. I wonder why it's doing down here, and that doesn't help them at all. Nyx to the left, Ethan to the right. Let's go. And we all touched it at once, and a stairway opened up. What is this leading to? It looks like the underground place again. Deep Shrine, Underground City, we're back here. Let's go ahead and open up all of these chests, as, I mean, there's nothing else to do. I checked this rock, there's nothing on it. And this just leads us back to where we met the god who created this whole universe. And this is the Abyssal Shard, right? That is definitely the Abyssal Shard. What is it going to do? That's a 99.99% chance. And now what? I guess we try to take it so he can't get it. We obtained the Abyssal Shard, but what has it actually done to help us and achieve maybe a new power? Ethan touched it and something does happen. But I wonder what happens. What was that? Huh? Kecleon's Pokeball is glowing? And Mawile's is also glowing? Why are they resonating with the shard? Do you want to touch the Abyssal Shard? Kecleon touches it, and that's a normal Kecleon. What's going on? And no, oh my god, he got a new form. Kecleon, that looks incredible. That is like an Abyssal Kecleon. Wow, wow, wow. And Mawile too? What do you get? What do you get? No way. You're literally taking after Olympia in like battle form. I guess what can I do? Am I going to be able to do plus or minimum? Maybe that's why I couldn't wonder trade them, because they're the only Pokemon that can get these new forms, and we can call them Battle Bond because they're kind of taking after us in a way. Kecleon grew like horns like Ethan. Olympia got the battle form, and I wonder what's going to happen to plus or minimum for me. Let's go ahead and touch this Abyssal Shard and see what's going to happen. Plusle, let's select you from my party and see what's going on. Normal Plusle into the Abyssal Plusle. That looks like me, doesn't it? Oh my god, things are really going down. And now Minim wants to also touch this Abyssal Shard, and I'm sure we're going to battle after this, right? Just to test them out. Minim, what's going to happen to you? You kind of look like my sister, I guess, in a way. Maybe I am just the Abyssal Princess, and that's why. Let's go ahead, check out our Pokemon, and then it's time to battle Olympia and test out these new Pokemon of ours. Battle starts. I don't think I'm going to have much of a chance against her. That Mawile look impressive. They're all level 60, but I've got plus or minimum, and I've changed my entire moveset on these Pokemon to see what they can actually do. Fake Out being one of them. I've got Follow Me and Astral Gleam. I've also got Beast Boost, or Abyss Boost I should call it. My special attack increases with every kill, and if you know Plusle and Minim, their special attack is incredible. I'm going to be able to take out everyone. Let's just go in with it again. Sucker Punch does take out Minim, unfortunately, but I can get the Drought out and see what else I can do. I think Nasty Plot is just going to be a smart choice here. They're trying to get me with that Sucker Punch, but because I'm using Follow Me, it doesn't count as a move, and I get a free stack up here. Yeah, it's time to start using Heat Wave and trying to take out this Mawile, which just seems to have infinite health. I'm going to go in for Dig, as I didn't want to kill Pain. I should have just went in for Earthquake, but I sent out Khan, and I think Khan can do something here. Sucker Punch and get rid of Alakazam. That's coming in clutch. Unfortunately, he sent out Dragonite, and Dig doesn't affect Dragonite. Sucker Punch taking out Mawile, leaving just Dragonite. I think the best bet is just going in for Icicle Crush, and that has gotten the kill. Olympia goes down, but now I kind of need to battle Ethan, and I lost this battle, I'm going to say openly, about 15 times. He is an absolute powerhouse, and it's not going to be as easy as her, clearly. He's got a bit more battle experience, and what is that? Why has he got a Gorochu? Wait, no. What even is Gorochu? I think I really need to play this smart, and the best thing was stacking up with a Nasty Plot, even though I have the Beast Boost ability to take everybody out, because god damn it, I can be +4 special attack and I still do no damage to this Kecleon. For some reason, it's just got something about it that I can't do any damage to. Follow Me is coming in clutch, stopping that Sucker Punch, taking out Minim like it did in the last battle. I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm definitely going to take out this Blastoise now. It's got Shell Smash. I need to get rid of it right goddamn now. Arcanine, I think I can take you out with an Astral Gleam. I think I'm going to go Water Bomb. Nah, Astral Gleam, I want to do double damage, and yes, we managed to take out Arcanine with it. Plusle and Minim are now soloing. After I changed up this moveset and got my team ready, these Pokemon are absolutely dominating all battles. Minim has like maximum special attack right now and just sweeps Ethan's team. I don't think it can get much more powerful than this. Ethan and Kecleon, you have been defeated, and we are even more powerful than we ever should. I think we need to take this Abyssal Shard and not let anybody else find it, because what if their Pokemon get even more powerful? We need to hide this shard and not let anybody get it right now. Let's go ahead and reach the 6th stratum. Before that, we met up with everyone in the base, and we can feel an ominous presence in the next room where we progress. Mathilda. That is the captain of the 5th stratum, the person we haven't found yet. We've now got Ethan and... What? Why is everyone in battles already? Mathilda needs to battle me, and I'm going to try and take her out. This is going to be one of the hardest battles of all time. Why is the 5th captain controlled by the Abyssal One, the demon god? I mean, why does this keep on happening to people? They've got an Ampharos, which I could have had because I did have Fluffy, which was a really cool Pokemon. Unfortunately, didn't last very long on my team. And right now, Plusle and Minim seem to be doing absolute demon damage. Just look at that. Minim is taking everybody out with complete ease. And Raikou. What is going on? Why have they got a Raikou? The last one had Suicune. The one before that had Entei. Damn, man. All the legendary dogs. And now it's time to get Mathilda. He tries to tear the body apart, and Mathilda just starts swearing and actually beats the Abyssal One, who then tries to leech onto somebody else, but not much really happened. So Mathilda is just quite a cool person, saying sick to everything and not worried about the fact that Ethan's a tree guy and Olympia was a goddamn assault rifle thing. Things are just going crazy in this story, and I love this story, absolutely, and I'm trying to keep track of it myself. Mathilda can punch anybody up. Clearly, she beat the Abyssal God, and I definitely need her on my team because I don't want to fight her. She'd knock me out. Let's move on to the 6th stratum, where things start to change just a little bit more. The glazed forest that we need to go through, and then the Yagdras and the Abyssals were sacred and they lived in harmony. Kazuki, what have I done wrong? Nothing. The deep one, just you were Darius's right hand. So Darius has escaped and not helping the Abyssal One, but that's my dad. So I wonder what's going on, and Kazui was his right hand man. Why would he ever attack me and Amy then? I guess he was rebelling a little bit and didn't actually want to do what he did. And it's either your family or mine. So the Abyssal One is threatening his family. That is not good at all. We finally made it to the base camp where we meet the captain of the 6th stratum. But he's kind of a chef and he just wants to cook everything up for us. So he makes us something good to eat and we explain the story. He then kind of says he already knew. So I don't know why he wanted us to explain it. But he seems to be a nice guy at the moment, but I don't trust him 100%. I mean, what is going on and how we link to the labyrinth ourselves? I'm the Abyssal Prince, he's a royal guard, and yeah, he already knew, all the captains told him. Manu, what's going on? Kit is disappeared? Where has Kit gone? Then we see this. Zeus, Ramon and Karen are trying to progress. Zeus made a cave. What is going on? Kit is following them. Why does Kit not trust them? We end up finding the cave, so I make this log path so I can get there quicker, because I know I'm gonna lose in this cave many times. So let's save up the game, check our items and get ready to enter the cave. Before we enter the cave, Olympia says, Nick, stop. And what is it? Enemy presence detected. The Abyssals are here. Why are they here? Now that I think about it, Rocky signal from the stratum. What if? No way. If they turn Rocky into something. What do I mean? This cave entrance isn't natural. It was made by someone not long ago. I mean, I guess we don't know, but Kit's definitely run in there to try and find out about Zeus and Ramon. Why is she following Ramon? It makes no sense. Does she not trust him? I mean, he's not explained the full story, so we kind of don't trust him at the moment. We look around and we find Kit. Next, what are you doing here? I might ask you the same question. Come on, we have to go back to base camp. I need to find Rocky before it's too late. Oh my god, has the Abyssal One caught Rocky? That is not good. Let's go ahead, look around this place. It looks kind of desolate. I mean, the cave was just made, so I'm not really expecting many bad guys. We managed to get to the Abyssal Fortress, 2nd floor, where we're gonna see Kit. Let's progress up ahead and see what's going on. I can see Kit in the corner of the screen with someone by her side. I wonder what is going on. Who's by Kit's side? How many of them does she have to beat? She's defeated loads of them. She's already found Vasil. Oh, that's the guild leader. Why is he here as well? We need to rescue Rocky. I guess he's part of the guild as well, but at least Vasil's safe. I wonder where Rocky is. Well, that's what we're all wondering. The Abyssal one, oh my god, he's taking hold of another captain. Why does this guy just want to keep on attacking me? I know we're kind of related in a way, and it was my dad who sealed you away, but someone protected the princess, which is me in this situation, and now we need to go ahead and take on the 6th captain, but not under the normal circumstances. And he's an ice type trainer. Okay, this is not going to be easy. I'm going to try and do everything I can. Heatwave actually did a lot there. Not enough though. I'm going to switch out so I can personally get the drought back up. He's done the same thing so that he can get the ice back up, and god damn man, just give me some luck here. They're playing the game, and the AI of these people are not easy at all. I have to send out Zappy and Kipper, do the normal combo. He's sent out Glalie to get that ice up again. Snorlax as well. I mean, he's not an ice type, but he's a real pain in the backside. Let's go ahead, go in for Protect, and that paid off big time. We need to now take out this Snorlax. We luckily got the paralysis on him, but is that going to be enough to take him out? Earthquake and Volt Wing seems to be doing enough, taking out Glalie, leaving Mamoswine, and I've got Zappy and Khan. As I said, these are the 2 Pokemon that have been with me my entire journey, the 2 Pokemon I've not switched out, even over Minim and Plusle. I guess I just kind of preferred them in their own way. Let's just spam Dig and Water Bomb and finally beat the corrupt Lixin, and luckily Abyssal one didn't take control of him completely and he was still fine. We need to progress and save Kit. Huh? What's going on? They've captured Kozui, and that weird guy with the hood is still there. Who's that? And where do I know him from? Nyx, I know him, and so does the Abyssal version of me. I wonder what's going on. We need to talk to him and figure out how we know him. Kit and Vasil have progressed, but huh? Kit transformed into something. That is not a human. Kit has turned into something, and Vasil is also an Abyssal. What is going on? The Abyssal one has really taken over control of everyone, but I still don't trust Kit. I need to find that hooded man and figure out what's going on. I mean, Kozui is just doing what Kozui does and making everyone food. Lixin is just doing the same thing. Let's feed this Abyssal and hopefully get him talking so that we can understand what is going on. He said it was delicious, like we all said in the beginning, because this guy can definitely chef up a good meal. He was clearly a chef with a Michelin star in his past. We need to go and find this hooded man, and I'm not having much luck, but there he is. Can I just stay here? Are you feeling yourself? No, but how do I know you? There was once a man who had to give up some things to do what he needed to do, and he repeats exactly what I repeated. That is my dad. That's Darius, the Abyssal King. What is going on? I've got the Abyssal Shard, but why is this all going on? My dad's finally returned after abandoning his 2 daughters at basically birth to do what he had to do. I understand he had to do what he had to do, but that's his right hand man who's now said, if you see my wife, say I am dead. We go ahead and find Rocky, who is slowly losing hope about finding Kit. And there Kit is. But what's going on? She pushes Rocky out of the way, and that's not Kit. Frey has got Kit and kind of taken control, but we don't fully understand. My dad shows his true face, and as the Abyssal King, he sentences him to death. Nothing really happens, but they're saying what happens when... What? So Kit is part Yggdrasil and Abyssal. What happens when forbidden love is made? They get one of the most powerful things of all time. I need to handle Kit myself, and my dad needs to go on ahead. I don't trust this. Am I going to lose my dad once again? He's bringing Lixin with him, and he's quite a strong trainer, so I'm feeling quite confident. We've got Olympia, Darius, and I've also got Rocky on my side with Ethan, and now we need to take out Kit, the Renegade one. The Abyssal Princess versus the Renegade one. This battle is intense. Tyranitar and Claydol, what a start to a game. And +1 Kipper, I'm really relying on you to do as much as humanly possible. But what I am going to say here, guys, is if you made it to this part of the video, I am sorry to tell you, but the game's not fully released. We can't go to the 8th stratum because it's not out yet and it isn't going to be out for another month. If you would love to see the next part of this video, make sure to smash the like button. If we hit 100 likes, I will make sure to do a part 2 of this and go to the 8th stratum and do a lot of the post game. Maybe even go shiny hunting, capture a shiny Pokemon, and just see what we can do in general. I definitely achieved a lot of my goals along the way. Khan has been one of my favorites in the game. Kipper has clutched up so many times, and are we even going to be able to beat Kit and progress anyway? I'm left with Zappy and Kipper. The normal combo of Earthquake and Snarl really coming in clutch here. A Earthquake is doing big boy damage, and I can take out Scream Tail. I'm not too fussed about that. I've got a Minim and a Zappy. Kit has finally dropped. Stupider, and we need to try and regain Kit, but she seems to be kind of lost in her own mind. I guess she's being called to the 8th stratum and we're gonna eventually need to go and find her. We do enter the cave, and that's where we find out that the game isn't going to be ready for another 2 months. I have talked to the owner. He's excited about this video coming out, and I hope you guys have really enjoyed technically the first part to what could be a 2-part series. We're on the final stretch. Don't forget, hit 150 likes if you want part 2 to this video.